Alrighty, hello. Welcome back. We are back today with some more Kingdom Dungeon and Hero. Yesterday where we left off, we were really wanting to attack this country here, Merillion. They're kind of exposed, like they've got these little exclave ports, which is kind of interesting. So I was thinking I might attack this city here because it has no fortifications. And I'm thinking this group might do well. But I was having a look at the manual the other day, and just getting an idea of how the combat works. So it would seem that there's 3 phases of combat, if I'm reading correctly. So basically, you've got your ranged phase. So when the combat first starts, the first thing that happens is the archers go at it, right? So you have your ranged phase. And then once that's done, you got the melee phase where the fighters just close the gap and start fighting. And then once the battle's over, you have the pursuit phase, and that's where your cavalry comes in, and they can do extra damage to the enemies who are retreating. So that's kind of interesting. And the other thing the cavalry does is they provide cavalry advantage, which is just as I understand it, it's just a bonus you get. It's just like you either have cavalry advantage or you don't, kind of thing. And so they provide that cavalry advantage as a buff to your combat. The kicker is that they're great in the open fields, but they're no good against locations. I call them towns, but they call them locations. So all these cities are locations. So cav are not good for attacking cities, but they're quite good in the open, and they give you cav advantage. So yeah, and they run people down who are running away. So let me turn that down. It's a bit loud. Okay, so it would seem to me that there is a semi-optimal... There are optimal unit compositions that I can kind of see emerging now. So if we look at our troops here, we've got these guys, which are our militia. They can't move, so we don't build them other than fortifying towns. These guys, this is our levies, I think. You can see their stats are kind of ass. 2 melee is not good. 1 pursuit, whatever. These are our basic warriors. They only have 3 melee, and all that. These are expensive, but again, given the way that your slots are limited, you only have 6 units to play with in any given counter stack here. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me to throw hordes of shit units, right? Because like in something like Dominions or really any other game, you're not really limited, and so in most situations, quality or quantity has a quality all of its own. But in this game, you're limited to 6 units, and so you can have 6 good units or 6 shit units, but you still have 6 units. So it sort of behooves you to have 6 good units. So these guys here have 6 melee, and reasonable armor, I guess. And then these piercers, who are like, they throw javelins, they've got 4 range. So what I'm thinking is, if we want to attack a town, we would want 3 of these guys, 2 of these guys, and maybe a siege weapon, right? And if we want to attack in the open fields, we would want 3 of these guys, 2 of these guys, and some cav for the cav advantage. And cav is super, super limited because they need 100 horses. 100 horses, which is insane. Well, I mean, it's 1 for each guy, presumably. It's funny, horses, because they're not riding horses, they're riding lizards. But anyways, so they need 100 horses, and you get like 1 horse a turn. So cav is going to be a very rare thing indeed for us. So pretty much attacking towns 3, 2, and 1, and attacking everywhere else 3 and 3, pretty much. And if wherever we can afford a cav, all the better. And if we look at our actual unit here, we kind of see how this breaks down. So as an example, like this reptile cav, right? He has, for an example, he's got 3 pursuit and there's 10 strength, right? It's 10 of him. So 3 pursuit times 10, that's 30 pursuit points. And we have 80 here, so he's got 30 pursuit. This guy's got 1 times 10. See, 1 times 10 is 10, so that's 40 pursuit. That's another 50. This guy actually has pursuit, which is funny, so that's 60, 70, 80. And as you can see, we have 80 pursuit points down here. And it works the same way for the ranged You know, for the range and the melee and all that kind of jazz. So these guys, this is a nice melee force, but it's got no ranged. So, and it's got it's got a cav, which is not going to help us in this fight. So what I'm thinking of doing, I'm thinking of getting rid of this cav unit and swapping it out for actually either of these really. Get something going on in the ranged phase maybe. Yeah, maybe either a Hulk or a cav. Well, I'm not sure actually. Now would be better to attack. These guys have any siege value? They actually do have some siege value. So maybe what we would do is we would swap it out for some piercers, maybe. So I think I might actually do that. But we're out of moves on those, so we can't do it this turn, sadly. But yeah, that's kind of where my head's at on all that stuff. So I have a slightly better idea. It also tells me that our stats are just not as good. Like, these guys are our heavy troops, but they don't have as good stats as like our men-at-arms did for our other playthrough. And these guys are humans, presumably. So they might give us a bit of shit. They might be better than us, but we'll see. We will see. So where was we here? I think we were trying to get more wood income, more like food is fine. Well, not really. We'll need more, but so we're gonna need more like harvesters and all this and this jazz. So we need. Oh yeah, right. Shards are the limiting factor. So this might be our next purchase here. We might put a purifier here. Get on the shard train here. But we need 30 shards to build a shard maker. So we're gonna need more shards to make shards. Yeah, I don't think we can do much else. Unless we can build a library. Oh yeah, we need a library. That's the other thing too. We definitely want a library, and that's only 10 shards. So actually next turn we could build a library. So do we build that in our capital? I think not. I think we build a library somewhere else. We save the capital construction for that shard maker because I think it might get a bonus from the population. So I'll put a library somewhere else. Put the shard maker in our cap and kind of go from there. But yeah, we'll do this little swapperoo. Now where's our heroes at? Because we did have a band of heroes. Here they are. Okay, yeah, right. They're just waiting. All right, let's do it. Broken our trade agreement. That's too bad. Yeah, we haven't made any breakthroughs in research just yet. Nice to get all these. I think I'm gonna probably diversify a little bit more as our alchemists come in. I'll most likely, yeah, I'll most likely diversify. So speaking of that, let's put a library here. There we go. That's gonna be important. So yeah, I think I might bail on the cav. So you guys can go here. And I don't know, maybe we take the piercers, some of some of these guys. Here we are. So now we have some ranged value and a little bit more melee. Oh, sorry, a little bit less melee. We have some range now. Yeah. Green. Though you could make an argument, melee 2, pursuit 1. Maybe there'd be an argument to be made to swap out. Actually, yeah, we could probably optimize this even further. We have these grain who are absolute dog shit. So why don't we actually, yeah. Why don't we be a little smarter with this? Why don't we swap out those 2 grains for like a Hulk and a Piercer, and that cav can just join the next. Yeah, actually, that's probably the better way to go. Yeah. Because these guys are sitting on basically 60 melee strength, which we could use. These guys are sitting on 10 or a whole bunch of range strength and also siege. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah. That was okay. Probably should have done that a little different, but that's okay. Okay, let's see what we can do in the dungeon here. Oh yeah, we ran away from a boss apparently last time, so let's go take him out if we can. Oh yeah, Voosh the Impaler. Yeah, this guy's intense, as I recall. So why don't you Spellbind? We will have, I think, this guy Bash, and this guy. Yeah, he doesn't care about. He's vulnerable to magic. So we'll see. We don't have a lot of magic. uh, yeah, we don't have a lot of magic prowess in our. Or we could do a double bash, and this guy could maybe attack with magic, since this guy's vulnerable to it. We could try that. Or I don't know, maybe being vulnerable to magic makes him vulnerable to spellbind. I'm not sure. I'm not honestly sure. Why don't we diversify a little bit? Why don't we try put him on spellbind and see how that works? He's not hitting that hard. And also I did find something else too. So so somebody's yeah, so melee power 13. So melee attack, yeah, that's basically chance to hit, and this is like defense chance. And then armor is damage reduction. Weapon is damage. Like, I'm not sure melee power. I'm not sure where that comes in. I don't remember reading about that. But the weapon stat is a bonus to your straight up damage on melee. And then I think magic power was damage for magic. And then I don't know if there's another factor. I don't recall now. But yeah. So when we gave, who was it now? We gave somebody a weapon. I think it might have been, yeah, this guy, Auroch Blade. So this is +2 weapon to put her up to 9. So that's going to make her physically hit harder in combat. It's an interesting system. Stormworm is hurting, so actually maybe we'll have him heal himself. He's spellbound and bashed, so he's not enjoying this turn. Oh shit. Okay, so he's gonna heal up our mage. Nice. Stormworm leveled again. Excellent. Excellent. Stormworm's kicking ass this game. So we got golds, we got some shards. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So we have another Auroch Blade we could give to really anybody. It's basically +2 weapon. Okay, so we don't want that on our mage. Riding has the blade. Weapon. Yeah, you're better on melee attack. Though that's gonna change. I think Odie, as we level him up, I think his stats are gonna, yeah. So Stormworm and Odie, I think as they level up and get gear that's good for them, I think. Oh wow, Stormworm, why are your magic attacks so bad? Anyway, I think they're gonna eventually reach a point where magic is more their thing. So maybe it would be more wise to give these to one of our warriors. Maybe this guy. Weapon 4 armor. Let's give it to this guy because he can make more use of it. Because he's better at attacking. So why don't we give it to Yanthus? Yeah. There you go, Yanthus. So now you have a weapon of 5. It's 2 weapon. Did that go up? I thought he had weapon 5 to begin with. That's weird. Okay, well, anyways. So you can't do that. Yanthus just leveled. Very nice. Or maybe melee power is a function of weapon. I'm not sure. I'll have to go over it again. Damn it. Those guys are most even, weak to melee, weak to damage or magic. Let's try that. Hey, what's up, Timoshka? How's it going, buddy? How's it going? It's been a minute. Alright, this last guy's bashed. Spellbound. Dead. Excellent. How's it going? How's it been? Going hard? You going hard? That's good. You gotta go hard, bud. Better, though? That's good. That's good. What have you been up to lately, man? It has been a minute. We're playing a new game here. Kingdom Dungeon here, and I'm sure if you're familiar with this one. You got a second job. Awesome. A working man, are you? Right on, dude. What's your second job? What do you do now? Do this right now. No, not yet. You're working in 2 universities. Holy shit. So you're like a double agent? A double agent university professor? So do you teach like opposing ideologies at each university? So do you teach like military tactics at one university, and you teach like, I don't know, philosophy and stuff at the other the other one? Okay, so we have some cultists here. We should be all right here. Our team is starting to get a little bit stronger now. Odie leveled up, excellent. Oh, we're a little bit injured there. Let's go ahead and heal that. And you can go back to melee. Done. Okay, we only have 1 heal left, so I think we're probably gonna bail here. So don't get our guys killed. There's only 3 guys left though, and they're weak. Yeah. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. Oh yeah, I think we're probably fine here. Teach physical therapy at 1 and give online lectures there and do another general physical. Oh, okay. Cool. Right on. Stormworm, why don't you heal Brajesh so he doesn't die? That's cool. Well, it sounds like you're keeping pretty busy, which is good. That's real good, man. Maybe we should have saved some heals. No, actually, we're doing all right. Maybe we could have, maybe Stormworm try and take out that Stalker. Oh, God. Ah! Okay, you're going to run. Well, he's spellbound. He should die. Yes. Okay, good. Perfect. All right, let's get out of here. Saw this game before I didn't look closer. This game is sweet, man. This game is sweet. So, it's basically like, it plays like a board game, right? So it's like you've got your hexes and your counters, right? So you've got kind of like a... No, it's not a roguelike. It's like, it's kind of a war game, right? So you've got your hexes, your counters, you move around the map, you can take over kingdoms, but there's a few extra layers. So there's victories not just through conquest, but if you go into here, achievements, so you have victory points, right? So once the end of the game, so this is a 120 turn game, and we're at turn 14. So at turn 120, basically whoever has the most victory points wins the game. And you can get victory points through conquest, of course, but you also gain victory points through doing these, like you can do these little challenges. Like if you happen to control 1/5 of the realm's pop, you get 40, or 2/5, you get another 40. If you have peace with a bunch of people, you get 50. If you don't war for half of the game, you get plus 200, right? And or like, you know, own magic items or own an artifact or get high research. So there's all these different like you know, criteria or things you can do, little challenges to get victory points. And so yeah, it's kind of like that. You can win without combat and stuff like that. So we are Drex'Nakar the lizard folk. We have 215 victory points. We're in the lead. And outside of all those victory conditions, we each get some victory points per turn, and that's based on our stability. So once I go over 60 stability, I'll get 10 per turn. I'll get more. But yeah, we're barely in the lead right now. And there's also, as you saw, there's another layer to the game, which is the dungeon crawling. So we've got, in addition to our armies and cities and stuff. We also have bands of heroes. So that those heroes you just saw in the dungeon was these guys. In fact, you could be one of them if you want. See many familiar icons. Yeah, I'm sure this is like a lot of like the developer is most likely used like, you know, asset packs and stuff and AI and whatever to build a lot of these graphics, I'm gonna guess. Which, whatever. I'm not worried about it in this context. But we've got Odie, Rhynic, and Stormwind here. Do you want to be one of these guys? This guy's like a necro, kind of a dark mage, this guy here. Vin is like a sick warrior, and Yanthus is another warrior. So I don't know if you want to be one of these guys we could rename. But yeah, you delve into dungeons, and they fight. It's kind of like playing Dungeons and Dragons almost. You fight creatures and stuff, and you gain experience, and you get magical items, and one of the victory conditions is get a bunch of magical items. You also find shards in the dungeons, which is a resource you need to build buildings and stuff. Not AI, I saw them on an old abandoned project like Wizards and Warlords. Oh, is that right? Okay, yeah, so they're probably just assets, like asset packs you can buy on the asset stores. Like icon packs and stuff you can buy or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, if you want, we can get you into here. You can be a warrior or a dark mage or whatever. It's up to you. But yeah, so that's kind of this game. I kind of been digging it. We won a game the other day as a regular human kingdom. This time around, we're playing lizard folk. Kind of, I guess you call it satis. So we're lizard men this time. And so what we're thinking of doing is we're thinking of attacking Feywood, which is the neighboring kingdom of Murilon. That's kind of our next move, I think, but we need to make sure our army comp is good. And in addition to just going into dungeons with these heroes, you can actually say to a hero, well, you can have your hero govern a city and give them bonuses to production, or you can have the hero go and search out these rumors, like gather rumors in a tavern. And like right now there's a rumor we got from a tavern, oh, there might be something going on over here, so we go investigate it, and then you might find a dungeon. Right? Or you can have heroes lead armies and give the armies bonuses, which we've done over here. So we actually have a hero named Vixen, oddly enough, leading this army because she has good leadership skill. If I can't be a sexy goth girl, I'll be a dude in a helmet. Okay, sure, no problem, dude. Do that. Let's go here. So that was, I think, that was Vin, this guy here, yeah. There we go. Alright, welcome into the party there, bud. And we can give you a bio, too, because why not, right? Teaches by day, slaughters monsters by evening. There we go. There's your bio. And Odie's in here. He's the prophet of profit. Stormworm is a worm who summons storms. We haven't written anything for writing. He again, for the second campaign in a row, Riding died. And so his girlfriend's come in to bat for him. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I don't think we can build anything this turn. I don't think we quite have the yeah, we need to get, so we built a library last turn that's going to give us more alchemists, which gives us more research, which is very, very important. And then we want to get a purifier up so we can get some shards, but that's going to take like 30 shards. We'll get the stone, no problem, but the shards are going to be a bit awkward. We might have to start buying shards. Your nature is, yeah, that's right. Yeah. There's like different, like, dude, there's like 50 friggin' nations you can play in this game. It's crazy. And there's some of them are feudal, some of them are like tyrannical, some of them are tribal. Like ours right now, we're tribal. But you can be like benevolent. Like there's like, you know, your typical like goody human, you know, human kingdom with like knights and stuff, you know, and all that kind of stuff, shining armor and all that jazz. But then there's orcs, like there's an orc. Right, yeah, there's orcs over here, there's goblins over here, there's dwarves, there's undead, there's elves, so it's crazy stuff. Reminds me of a similar game about gods. Yeah. Well, there's none of that here. That's unfortunately that'd be a pretty funny little addition. Odie was talking about that yesterday. All these different things you could do, put like thugs and super combatants and stuff. So we found a rumor, like we were in a tavern. And we had Victus here, gather rumors, and somebody had a rumor, said there was something going on here, so we have a little question mark, so we can send our hero here and explore the rumor. Ah, see, that was a false rumor. It was bullshit. We can go up here, explore this one, maybe. Ah, see, we found a dungeon, so that rumor was true, so we can enter the dungeon, see what it is. Ah, perfect. That's a low-level dungeon, which is what we need to level up our heroes right now. So we'll just, okay, fine. We won't go in. We'll just leave it there, so L for low, and then M for medium, and then I think H for hard, and then X is extreme, which we will get absolutely butchered in there, so we won't go in there just yet. We found another medium dungeon over here, so we can go back here. We'll go to the tavern and gather rumors. Ah, you see, there we go. A small bribe to the local guards revealed the location of possible troubles for us, so the guards told us about a rumor over here, so we'll go investigate it so we can find a dungeon. There was a game you chose your deity, a race, and go in, build towns, build territory, explore dungeon. Oh, really? No, I've never heard of that. That sounds cool. Was that the There was like a Dominions clone. What the hell was it called? Deity Empires or something? Is that what it was called? I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but there was this game on Steam which was just like almost a one-for-one copy-paste of Dom. Sloth was streaming it. I'm not familiar with Sloth. I think I looked at that one and I was like, well, this looks kind of interesting, but it was so it just felt dirty looking at it, because like even the little icons, like death magic and fire magic and everything, I was like, whoa, they copied it. Everything was the same. I was like, even if it's a good game, I would have a hard time supporting it, because it was like, to me, it was bordering on plagiarism. But anyway, that's just my opinion. But anyway, but yeah, anyway, if that's the one you're talking about, yeah, it's something. Okay, so can we afford to get any units this turn? We could get some piercers. What are we missing? 60 iron? What are we getting? 11? We need piercers right now. No, they suck. We need more of these guys. We need more grain hulks. Yeah, let's hold off maybe, eh? Alternatively, we just get melee, or get these guys. Oh, they're shit. These mercs are shit. I didn't realize that. Okay, well. We're going to wait. So we're going to merge. We've decided on a better unit composition, so we're going to get rid of these 2 grain units. Get them out of there. They're useless. We're going to swap them out for a Hulk and a Piercer down here. But we'll have to do that next turn when they have moves. And then we're going to move into Feywood and smash them. In theory. In theory. That's the plan. Minor gains on these. Very minor. Okay, so what we'll do is... Oh yeah, they can fit it. So we'll get rid of these 2 grains. Send them down here. Oh no, that sent Vixen. God damn it. That's Oh, great. Okay, well we'll just... Okay, fine. So we'll say... you can stay, the Cav can stay, the Hulk, the Piercers, and the Leader can go up here, right? There we go. Perfect. That's what we need. Now, these guys can move up to here. And next turn, we're good. So next turn, we're going to declare war. Oh, right. This guy's already there, right? Whoops, my bad. In fact, I wonder if I can... maybe... Okay, here's another thing we can do. You can also incite issues. Maybe we'll play around with that with this hero. So next turn, or maybe we'll do it this turn. We'll declare war. Oh no, we'll declare war next turn. Yeah, next turn, and then maybe we'll see if we can incite some riots or incite some unrest with this guy. I've yet to be able to make that work. So this guy is going to head down this way to guard against any potential counterattacks. This, I wish it wouldn't do that. I don't like how it offers to split the units like that. Nothing there. Okay, damn. What was in Deity Empires? Like everything. Like it seemed if it's the game I'm thinking of, it's literally a complete copy paste. Like even like right down to the symbols for the different magic schools, like astral, fire, death, like everything. It's not an auto battle. Oh, okay. And maybe it's a different game I'm thinking of. It might be a completely different game I'm thinking of. I could have that completely backwards. Let's have a look here. Could have been a different one. Anyway, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it deeper, but anyway, for now, I won't worry about it too much. Okay. So... So we need 2 more turns of iron, get ourselves the next Hulk. Like, do we even... Like, do I even use these guys? Other than just to cut off supply, maybe? Not even. We also want enchantment magic, too, if we can ever get to that. Because we can enchant our troops' weapons, which is actually pretty dope. Let's get these guys into this dungeon. Or we forget. Auto explore, no, we're not quite there yet. A troll. Ooh. Okay. And we have some cyclopses. Alright, I'll let you spellbind. Yanthus, you're gonna bash. No, sorry, Timoshka, you're gonna bash. Yanthus, you're gonna attack. Alright, here we go, Timoshka. It's your first fight. Do me proud, dude. You didn't hit anybody that turn. Try harder. Oh, actually, yeah, you're bashing, my mistake. Actually, you know what? Why don't you see if you can take out this troll? Yeah, you took... Well, you didn't hit the troll, but you killed somebody else. Our Dark Adept, he has leveled up. That's good. Yeah, but you got... Yeah, you killed the Cyclops. There you go. Nice. Knight Gaunt. Okay, none of them have any special traits. This actually should be reasonably easy. So, Timoshka, won't have you on bash duty. There you go, you bash this guy. Holy shit, Yanthus just got fucked. Wow. Melee attacks Yanthus for 4 damage. We better heal that. Slip on your own shit and break your neck? I hope not. So far, you're good. So far, you're good. Actually, you're going to keep healing Stormer. Maybe Riding will have him try and kill one of these injured guys. So there's like different moves you can do in combat. Like this one here, Slay. Attempt to target the most injured. So he'll kill one of these Cyclops in theory. If he can. Let's see. So, I mean, they're both dead. Yeah. Well, no, he actually killed the Night Gaunt. But anyway, it doesn't matter. They died in the end, and that's the main thing. Yeah. Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, you're out here. You're level 3. That's cool. Search nothing. Warrior unwanted. Melee reduction. Okay, these guys are a little bit tough. Still got 9 heals, so we're still laughing right now. Ooh, shit. Speaking of heals, let's heal Yanthus. Okay. Perfect. 2 heals. We got Timoshka with us. We can risk 2 heals. Oh shit. Shaman, that's bad because he can heal. But we'll see if we can bash him. Yeah, so he's gonna heal this guy now. Or not. Not sure why he didn't heal. Well, he healed himself. What a selfish asshole. You're supposed to heal your friends. See, now His his guy died because he didn't heal him. What a clown. Okay, normally these guys are really dangerous because they heal their buddies, but this guy healed himself. And then his buddies died. What a bad healer. That guy was a terrible healer. I've never seen that. They always heal the lowest unit. That guy had more hit points than the guy than he was meant to heal. Wow, I've never seen that. That's hilarious. Okay, let's leave. The cowardly shaman has cost the lives of his comrades. Okay, so now we're going to declare war on these fools. We're actually adventuring in their territory, but heroes don't get targeted by enemy armies, so like they're not going to get killed or anything, so we're good to go there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. So who is that now? What's her name? Muralon. Okay, so Muralon, stability war yeah, that's a bit awkward. Might be better to do that. 17. So we're gonna lose a bunch of stability, which means we're gonna lose a bunch of, but it's okay. We can't not do it. Okay. We are now at war, so I'm not sure if that opens up. No way. Search for enemy heroes, maybe? No enemy heroes. Okay. I'm not sure how that works, to be honest. So let's go here. So this is kind of a weird system. So on the left of this little pop-up is our cav advantage, which we have none because we don't have cav. On the right is the fortification level or defenses of the tile, which is none because they have no defenses. And up top is the weather modifiers for archers, which again is none. So this is... We actually should be pretty good here. So what do they have? Can we check? Can we look? Oh, right. Our heroes here, which I think might be fucking shit up. Oh no, here we go. They have 3 militia, so this is poorly defended. So I wonder if we can actually see their stats. Yeah, we can. So as you can see... They don't have a lot of strength, and they have bad like that's their total melee for this stack. No range, like, and then you look at our stack. So we should, in theory, shit all over them. Plus, we have a better leader. Yeah, they have a basic bitch leader, and we have an actual leader. So we should shit all over them. So we'll see. Yeah, we absolutely murdered them. There we go. So we took the first town. But of course, their actual army is going to be down here. So, yeah. Plus, they have these 2 port exclaves. Your leader, Viscas. We have a leader called Viscas. Well, Vixen. Oh, yeah, we walked in there with... Well, we attacked with everybody, and then we moved in with half our guys. Hey, what's up, Stormworm? It's all this, then? Get on Feywood. Shouldn't have named your town. Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. That's right. How's it going, guys? Good to see you. Actually, you guys are both in here, by the way. Stormworm, you're busy representing. You're the cleric of our current party. This is Kingdom Dungeon Hero. I'm not sure if you've seen this game before. It's super, super sick. We finished up a campaign the other day, and you were like a rockin' hero in this one, and you're already a rockin' hero in this campaign too. So it's like... It's a kind of a board game style, so it's, you know, you've got hexes, you got your counters for your armies and stuff, right? But it also plays kind of like a board game in the sense that we have 120 turns in this one, and at the end of the turns, it basically says whoever's got the most victory points wins, and the way you get victory points is you can do, well, Conquest will do it, but there's all these things here, so like... all these little conditions, so you can kind of win without fighting if you want to. So it's like kind of like a board game, like no wars for first half of the game, 200 victory points, or like own 30 magic items, 120 victory points. All these different little conditions you can do to get extra points. So it's pretty cool. Stormers here, it's like a winter. That's right. It's a Christmas miracle is what it is. Bonk damn elves. Yeah, there's elves. So there's I think there's got to be like 50 or 60 kingdoms you can play. There's like human kingdoms, there's elves, dwarves, there's well, I mean, there's orcs over here. We got goblins. There's undead. It's kind of cool. Right now we're playing lizards. Yesterday we played like humans or whatever, but today we're playing the lizard kingdom of Drex'Nakar. So it's pretty sick. In addition to all that, like there's, you know, there's there's city building. You build different things in your cities to get more resources and all that kind of usual stuff. But then there's a dungeon delving aspect. So this is one of our parties of 6 guys. So you guys are all in here right now. And they go into dungeons and they fight monsters and you get experience and you can get magic items, which is one of the ways you satisfy that condition up there. And they can also loot shards, which you use to build some buildings and some units, as we learned the other day. Yeah, we're basically doing a Satis run, pretty much, yeah. Hate Dales, love the wall, love you Choppa, simple. Yeah, exactly, that's right. Maybe we'll play orcs next. But like we're playing a tribal society right now, and we're busy attacking Muralon. So we just took their first undefended town. Largely undefended anyway. And I had another look at the manual, and now I kind of have a better understanding of how the combat works. So I've reworked the unit comp over here. So the way it seems to work is, like in combat, there's 3 phases. You've got your ranged phase where the archers do their thing, and then you've got the melee phase where like the warriors do their thing, and then once the battle's over, there's a pursuit phase where the cavalry can run down the guys running away and do extra damage and stuff like that. So as you can see, like different units have different stats. So you know, this guy's got 4 melee and there's 10 of them, 10 strength, so that's 40 melee strength, which feeds into this along with the other guys. So it's kind of, you can kind of look at it that way. 40k announced to be coming. Oh yeah. Creative Assembly. Yeah. What the hell did they make? Was it Creative Assembly I'm thinking of? Am I like dreaming things, or was it Creative Assembly the ones that flipped from like going from like Total War and then they suddenly put out Alien Isolation? Am I thinking of the right company there? Yeah, Total War. Yeah. So like after years of doing Total War, they just randomly drop arguably one of the best horror games ever made randomly. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyhow, so yeah, so we're basically now looking to build more of our units. And these are our choices. These are our big guys. This is what we want, but we need another couple turns of iron to build more of those. So we're kind of on our own for that. Our research is going slow because we don't have any alchemists yet. But we've built a library in one of our towns, so we'll be getting that in a couple turns, in theory. Yeah, 3 turns getting our library, which should help our alchemist production, which helps our research. So yeah. We'll see if they counterattack at all. I'm thinking they won't. I wonder if I actually should boost the fortifications over here if I can, so that they don't get wrecked. We don't have the stone for it. Next turn we'll do that for sure, in case they try something funky. We'll see what they do. You seen some shit? Have you watched the Game Awards? Nah, I don't tend to watch those Game Awards. I don't know, they're incredibly cringe to me. Jeff Keighley and his whole Game Award quote thing. I don't know, a lot of people seem to like it and think it's relevant. I really don't. I hate the Game Awards. They're so bad. It's just like to me, as far as I can tell, it's just like it's a marketplace where you can purchase awards in front of a camera. Like it seems completely dog shit to me, but I could be wrong. That's just my impression of it. Yeah, super cringe. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't with those Game Awards. Okay, so they are attempting a counterattack, which is not surprising. We don't have a leader here, which is also bad. This guy has 5 leadership, which is not good. Let's put them in here. And then I think we'll build up the fortifications here. There we go. Yeah, so they are countering, which is a good move on their part. You can go there, you can go there. So we're going to start moving our guys down to finish them off. Well, finish them off. If we can take... Well, actually, they've moved their guys out of their cap. They've moved 30 strength, and you can only have 60 strength points in a hex. So this is your cap, right? You can have six stacks or 60 strength, well, 60 strength points, but like really 6 stacks. So they've moved half of their army out. So in theory, if we can hold off this for long enough, and we might be able to, we could in theory swing along and smash them for that. That's a, yeah. So that should be interesting. We have a meme of Jeff feeding gamers with shit pies. It's Hollywood Awards from Temu, but less human trafficking. Yeah, right, right. I got my teaser trailer for sort of. See, I tend to avoid those personally, but that's just me. But yeah, so we're still waiting on iron. Yeah, because we built the fortifications. That's right. Maybe we could actually build up the fortifications here. Just oh no, we can't. We're missing stone. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, let's show some of the dungeon crawling here. So this is, I think, a new dungeon. Oh no, sorry, we're in the middle of our dungeon crawl. My mistake. But yeah, so you've got, so in addition to all this, the sort of overmap stuff, you've got this dungeon crawling thing. So like, you know, each room that you kind of run around here, it's got this little description, and here's our party here, and you crawl around these dungeons looking for monsters. There's 21 monsters left in here, and it's like there's a whole bunch of different character classes, and based on what class they are, they can give different buffs to your party. So like this guy here, Brejesh, Dark Adept, he has a trait called Warlock, which gives weakens toughness and impenetrable. So it's a debuff. It's just an automatic passive debuff to the whole enemy party. Creative, actually, this guy could be a leader in a city because he's got that trait. And like Odie's got healer, so that contributes to this. So you can heal so many hit points. He resists magic. Like Stormworm, you've got the same. You and Odie are kind of the same. So, you know, Warrior, you all get extra armor. So it's kind of like it's like a party comp sort of builder in a weird way. It's kind of cool. So now we're in a fight here. We found 2 Cyclopses and a Demented Unwanted. So you can kind of see here, like, these guys are weak to magic and they're strong melee. This guy is kind of the opposite. He's weak to melee and he's strong on magic kind of thing. So, and you can do different moves. So it's kind of like a turn-by-turn thing. So Brejesh, what we'll do is we'll have him Spellbind. And that'll attempt to kind of daze one of these guys and take away his turn. And Timoshka, we'll have him Bash and do the same thing. And you can collect like magic items and artifacts and things in these dungeons, and you can equip the heroes with. Like I think Yanthus has an Auroch blade, which gives him extra weapon, as you can see wherever that is. Yeah, weapon +2, and that just gives him extra damage. So it's kind of neat. So we can simulate a quick simulate a battle here. So yeah, he's spellbound this guy. That's an attack and that's a block. This guy's attacking, he hits. So it's kind of like, yeah, you get a little thing there. So it's kind of neat. And you can do different moves, like this guy's on Bash, or like if one of the guys gets really low, which they're not yet, but we'll get a little extra option here, like Slay, so you can attack the lowest, or at least, because they attack random people. They just throw their attacks at random guys, like, but you can have them, if one of the guys is getting low, you can have them kind of try and target the lowest guy. So like right here, see now we have this, because this guy's down to 2 hit points. So now we have an option, Slay, attempt to target the most injured spawn, just kind of get him out of the battle, which maybe we'll do. So maybe Yanthus will try and attack this guy who's actually bashed right now. No, looks like he missed, but that's okay. We can try and do it again. Looks like Brejesh is starting to take hits. He's 5 at 8, so we can have maybe Stormworm heal him. And he'll always try and heal the lowest hit point guy on your team, which right now is Brejesh. So we'll heal him up for 3 points. We can put him back on that. There we go. So it's pretty cool. So there's all these different layers to the game, and they kind of intertwine. Like we get shards while we're doing this. At least sometimes we do, anyways. And shards, of course, help us with building buildings and units and stuff. So it's kind of neat. That's a lot of friggin' Cyclopses, but thankfully they don't have any traits, so they're not gonna buff each other. Whereas we have a bunch of traits, so this should be okay. Yeah, and look at that. Somebody got a massive hit. Who is that? Yeah, Yanthus, melee attack 6 damage. That's huge. Normally damage is like maybe 1 to 3. So that's like, I guess you could call that maybe a critical hit. And I'm thinking that's because he has the blade. So he's getting extra damage. So that's a huge hit. And every now and then they'll do a huge hit on you. It's rare, but it happens. And you can just straight up lose a hero just like that. Okay. Nice. Riding leveled up. There we go. Got some gold. We can search the area for extra loot. Nope, nothing found. Sometimes you'll find secret passages which lead to a boss fight and get shards and items and stuff, which is kind of fun. And sometimes you get hit with poison or falling traps or whatever else, which costs you heals to heal up. Holy shit. And we just stepped on a bear trap. Lost some more heals, but we have 5 heals. We're in a low dungeon. We should be okay. Cyclops treat the lids, are just like in real life. Exactly. That's right. That's right. But the lizards prevail. That's kind of the only thing. I wish, yeah, I wish the heroes were more, more thematic with the nation you pick. Because as you can see, our people are humans. We have human heroes, and we're playing a lizard nation. I don't know. That's a bit of a missed opportunity. I mean, he could easily whip up dozens and dozens of hero portraits with AI. I wouldn't be against that. Like, I'm not thrilled with the idea of AI getting used in games, but for this kind of purpose, I wouldn't be bothered by it in this case. So Brajesh is getting wrecked, so Stormworm, we're gonna try and heal him before he gets hit. Actually, we'll heal him again just to be safe. And healing here happens at the start of the round before any attacks happen. So we'll get him healed back up and kill this Cyclops. And that's it. Hey, we actually found a sword. Strength, weapon, and that's actually really sick. That's a really good sword. It's -1 armor, but that's worth it for +1 strength and +2 weapon. So who are we going to give this to? Normally, I don't know. Writing's got that. Timoshka. We give this to Timoshka, I guess. Like, see, this is kind of funny. Stormworm's a cleric, but he's got way better melee attack than magic attack. But I think as he levels up, his cleverness and intelligence will go up, and that'll push that up over that eventually. So it would be inefficient to give him that, I think, in the long run. So why don't we give this sword to Timoshka? It's a pretty good one. So melee attack 7, weapon 4. Yeah. 9. Yeah, so now Timoshka's a much heavier hitter. He's got slightly shittier armor, but that's okay. That's all good. Okay, so now that we're out of heals, it's kind of dangerous to hang around, so we're going to leave. Pick it up next turn. Okay, so you guys are going to hang out there. Wonder if we could get another hero. Maybe get a good leadership hero, and we can maybe lead this better. Adept, cleric. And according to the manual, when they're more expensive, they tend to be better. Creative. We can get this guy. He's got some traits. We could put him in charge of research if he's leadership. Tarian. Leadership 9. Well, there you go. So what we can do now is put him in charge of that army. Because a basic army has leadership of 6. Oh shit, I think I put the wrong guy there. I did put the wrong guy there. Whoops. Go away. Go back to adventuring. Oh shit, he's up in the right, that's why. I got the wrong guy. So this guy can lead the army. So a basic army with no leader has a commander rating of 6. But as you saw, that guy that we just recruited, Tarian, has a leadership of 9. So it would be good to put him in front of the army. So now these guys are going to have a harder time. We love book. Yeah, the power of reading manuals, man. It's something. It really is something. So they could, in theory, come this way and attack this town, which is slightly undefended, but we could then cut them off with this army and then swing around. So they've split their army, which is, you know, you could make, there is a debate whether that's a good decision on their part. But yeah, that's kind of how we're going. 2 turns till our library's up. We have all the wood. I wonder if we can get another, maybe up here where there's lots of wood. Maybe we can get another harvester? No, we need stone and shards, that's right. We are shard bound. Okay, so let's get some rumors. That was fake. Can defeat them in detail. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, so if they get bogged down over here, and they have cav here, which is not good against fortifications. So if they attack, I don't think they have any chance of beating us here. They could potentially attack this. But again, it's bad fortifications. We can just, and then cavalry sucks in town, so we could just, you know. So we've got options, I think. Let's end the turn. Okay. No new improvements on the research front. Let's take a look at that. We have another idle alchemist. I'm wondering. Oh, we don't have the library yet, so we just kind of we got lucky to get that one, so that's good. Let's bump up our conviction magic. That's going to help our clerics in the dungeon. Then yeah, once these get to like expert or the next level after neophyte, when they get to 30, we'll probably put them on maybe construct or enchantment and purifier maybe. Yeah. Okay, you guys can start moving down. You can go explore that. Okay, so they pulled back. They must not have liked the look of that army. We actually have Cav here. Maybe. Ah, so they moved that guy back into town and they moved this guy out. I wonder if I could see what they are. Probably not, right? I don't know. Maybe we try this because zone of control is a thing, so they might not be able to get around us. Levies. Yeah, see, look at their stats. You can see they've got 80 melee, no range, and 30 strength. We only have 30 strength. We have 80 melee. Well, actually, we have similar stats, but we also have a good leader. And we left... Oh, yeah, these guys behind. Yeah. So, actually, let's not do that. Let's not let them defeat us in detail. This guy can go... Is that a town? Am I seeing a town? Nope. Just a hill. Okay. You can get rumors there. Nothing. Okay, something up there. So you can head up that way to grab that. Diplomacy. Leon. You can do trade with Leon, that's fine. Still need shards. Next turn we'll have the iron to get another brute, which is what we want. These guys can go back in the dungeon. Troll and a Langjot. Okay. Okay, Odie's getting a little bit damaged. We'll heal him up. Nice. A whole shit ton of those guys. Lots of Cyclops. So we apparently found a Cyclops dungeon. That's actually a little dicey. Maybe we'll heal the Riding. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, no, we'll heal Yanthus. Nice. Azure Hacker. Holy crap. So it's like a lightning axe we just found. Okay. So this is a weapon slot. That would make no sense. We've already got that. Well, let's give it to Stormworm. It's a lightning axe. Makes sense to go on Stormworm. Plus, he really is going for the melee attack, so it would make sense to give it to him. So let's do that. There you go, Stormworm. Have a lightning axe. Okay, we searched and we found extra shards. That's good. That's what we're here for. Oh shit! And we fell into a pit. Right in front of a bunch of enemies too. This is the last group of enemies. There's only 3 left, and here they are. Troll Runt. I've never seen this before. Magic reduction. Okay, so he's crap. That's fine. And sometimes you can get like boss fights. Will give you magical items and stuff like that. It's kind of neat. Yeah, we'll leave him on heal, Stormworm, just for the first. Yeah. Okay, now you can go swinging with the axe now. There you go. Stormworm melees the person for 3 damage. That's 3 damage is actually a pretty big hit in this game. It's a solid hit. Yeah. Yeah. Done. So that's the dungeon cleared. So we can leave now. And I don't know if it's tempting to do maybe one more low-level dungeon before we dip into a medium dungeon, maybe. If we have any. Or we could try a medium dungeon, I guess, since they're around. The jump between difficulties between the dungeon levels is actually quite pronounced. You're a cleric to sense people to meet God. Exactly. You're expediting their trip to their chosen deity. So you're doing them a favor, really. Okay, next turn on the iron for the brute. And we could build a market. Wood and stone, something we could do. We don't have a market. We don't have a market here, eh? This would be the place to get a market. Oh, no, we do have a market here. What are we talking about? Upgrade the market. Gold isn't really our problem right now. Yeah, we do have a library. I think that's finally built, right? Nope. 1 turn left. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we'll leave that, I guess. Just waiting on that. I wonder if it might make more sense before we build that last brute to, But then we kind of need him for the war. Or do we? Maybe we can get away without that. Maybe we build... Because we really need this right here, an excavator. That's going to take some iron, but 30 shards. So that's like 10 turns. Well, we might be able to get away with it. Build the brute, then the excavator. We'll see what happens with shards when with our dungeon delving anyways. So yeah, okay. Let's roll that turn and see what we get. Forgive them, Lord, for they have sinned, but be quick as they'll be coming through the gate. Yeah, that's right. Hold the gates open. I've got a lot of guys to kill here. Our army is suffering starvation. Okay. So these guys are starving because, oh yeah, they're out of supply. So supply propagates from cities. Subject, of course, to the terrain. So this is really bad terrain, as you can see. So yeah, we're not doing so great. You can forage. So, but this is really bad terrain. For that. Like mountains, obviously, you're not going to forage much. Like if you're in a forest, you might forage, but here you're not going to get much. So maybe what we'll do is I kind of wanted to swing around here, but then again, these are mountains. I don't know if you can go through mountains. No, you can. Yeah. So maybe we swing around this way actually, just so we don't kill our guys. Maybe that's how we do it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll swing around. You can see they're at 26 strength, so I'm wondering if they starve. They didn't. Because you can get a it's a dice roll. So if you're out of supply, it's a dice roll based on the terrain you're in to forage for food and not starve. If you recall, he was 30 strength last turn, I think, and he's down to 26. I wonder if he starved a bit. There's also no fog of war in this game, as you can see, which is really interesting. Warplan did the same thing, same developer, which is really an interesting decision, you might say. Still a badass game. I don't know if you ever played Warplan. Definitely highly recommend it. Excellent game. Actually, that was not optimal. Oh well. Send you down this way. Let's, oh, actually, shit. We just screwed ourselves. Now we can't go there. God damn it. Well, what we can do is we can explore this. No. Oh, no. What's this? Medium. Okay, perfect. Let's try a medium dungeon. We'll see if we're ready for this. If it's too much, we can bail. But we'll see what we get. Obviously, more XP, better rewards, and better loot. But the monsters in here are no joke. Yeah, so we're already up against 5 guys. These are pretty mundane guys. This guy's a bit of an issue. Yeah. Okay, we'll see how we do here. See how we do. Stormworm's got an axe now. He'll carry us, right? Stormworm carry. You ready? Timoshka took 1 damage. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. One of these cats hit Stormworm for 6 damage just completely randomly. And these are not good units. Like, these are pretty rare. Or pretty weak. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, we can't retreat. Sometimes that happens. Like, 6 damage, that's again, that, like I said, that's a crit hit. Pretty much. Stormworm got really unlucky there. Holy shit. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's not good. That was freakishly bad luck. Freakishly bad luck. What do you better heal? Rip Stormworm. I'm not sure if there's a like a place where it shows like defeated heroes. Like I think there might be. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Okay, so that sucked. I guess we need to recruit someone new. Stormworm needs to be reborn here. A warlock, a sorcerer, a warrior. I wonder if there's any more. No. Tarian's already leading an army. I wouldn't mind another cleric, to be honest, but let's get this. Let's get this sorcerer. And then maybe next turn we'll get a cleric, because we're almost at our cap. That was quick. You got overconfident. You came in swinging with that axe, and the cat saw an opening and just chewed your neck. Oh my god. You see what I mean? Like, it's super, super flip-floppy with the RNG, but it is what it is, right? Like, I guess that's D&D for you, or that's dungeon crawling for you. Like, I gotta say, like, that is super rare. Like, that's not a normal thing to have happened. Like, at all. But it is what it is. What did I do here? There we go. Yeah, so this army should be able to shit on that army. And then once that's done, they're wide open. Yeah, if they're going to separate their army, we can certainly smash them. That's no problem. We can certainly oblige. We have an idle alchemist now, which is really good. Let's get that on the heels. And we can also recruit our brute, finally. Our Hulk, I should say. We can get some archers, too. Perfect. Okay. Yes. Let's do it that way. And one thing that's good is you can see the turn resolution time is pretty quick given how many kingdoms are planned. So that's pretty good. Let's see if we can find another hero here. Ah, we have another cleric. Killian. Alright. Killian. This guy looks badass. He's a decent leader, too. Alright. Welcome back, Stormworm. A worm who calls down storms. There we go. Avenging his fallen brother. There we go. So, yeah, Stormworm, we're going to have to get you back up there with your boys. So you are here. Yep. There you go. Back in action. Like it never happened. Okay, you can head here, maybe? Perfect. So we have a low-level dungeon. Maybe we should gain a few more levels before we dip into a medium dungeon. Okay, so... I wonder if they'll move this guy farther out. If they'll actually let themselves get smashed like that. Yeah, look at that. I don't want to make peace with anybody just yet. Yeah, so while we're at war, our stability sucks. that'll climb over time, but we might be... Yeah, see, we're only at 8. So Amandara is getting 1 point per turn. So they're gonna overtake us in victory points shortly. Surely this is it, man. I can feel it. Hey, what's up, Riding? We were expecting a stream this time. Yeah, circumstances for me tend to change quite a bit. I wasn't expecting to stream today either, at least not at this hour, but things changed IRL, so here I am. Also, welcome in, dude. Good to see you. I think you're actually here, are you? Yeah, we brought you back. This is your girlfriend because you died last time. So for the second campaign in a row, your girlfriend has come to avenge you. So there you go. I don't know what else we can do here, military-wise. No, we could get more piercers. Let's do that and see what we're doing here. So we got 1 Hulk and 2 piercers. Okay. Actually, that'll fill this out for a kind of a shitty force. Yeah. Let's keep her going. No breakthroughs. There. We're getting there. We got plenty of turns this time too, so it's not going to be as bad. So we should be able to get something done. This guy. Okay, another medium, which we're not going to touch just yet, as we've learned. There we go. Got a low-level dungeon, so... Ah, shit. We've explored it, so now we're stuck. We can't go there yet. Shit. Because you only have 6 guys on a hex, so we can't actually physically get there yet, so... We'll put our guys in position. Okay, so they're coming... See, now they're at 26, so we're getting there. Ah, shit, we can't attack, because it's going to eat all of our moves. That's a shame. That is a damn shame. We could bring him down, but I don't like their odds against that, so no, we won't do that. I kind of want it to come from a bit of an angle, but... damn, we can't do that. Whoa, how the hell did we attack it? We didn't have any moves left. What? What? That was weird. So we actually smashed 5 of their guys. That's alright. I'm not sure how I attacked without movement points. That's bizarre. Oh well. I'll take it, I guess. Okay, districts. So we want to get this excavator. Iron 30. Okay, so next turn we're going to be able to buy 1 iron. We'll have the shards to do it. We're going to get 13 iron, which is 29, so we're going to be able to build... We'll buy 1 iron, then we'll build our excavator next turn, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be huge. We'll put it in our cap for the best results. Yeah, so I think that's mostly it. Right? Yeah, that's mostly it. I don't want to get too confident, but oh, okay, no, they went back to their town. That's too bad. That is a damn shame. Okay. Much a shame. And the other thing too is the supplies don't extend very far, right? So so this could get awkward. Like, we could send this guy around capturing these, but I really want to take that cap. I really want that cap. Okay. Oak. Piercers can go here, maybe? Oh. Okay, one more turn on those. So we can combine them up with this guy's army, and maybe if we can keep this pinned, I don't, or maybe we just send them down to assist. Maybe that's probably the better play. Yeah. Okay. This guy can go over here. We want this guy over here. Okay. Low level dungeon. Very good. Now we can put these guys on here. No auto explorer. So yeah, here we go again. Stormworm. That sucks. That really sucks. But now you're actually more of a magical dude, so we can put you on magical. Well, I mean, you're equal really, so we'll put you on magic dude, or magic duty, I should say. Oh, this guy's pretty good at melee. That's cool. This guy's really dangerous. We'll put Stormworm on magic duty. Actually, you know what? You're gonna be the Spellbinder now. Oh, you can't do it. Can't do it. I'll have to put you on Spellbind. And this can be the Basher. And Stormworm's already taken hits. So we better heal you up, bud. We don't want you dying again. But you only got 6 hit points, so in theory, someone lands a crit. There we go, we got a shard. Very good. This guy's tough. Well, he's really not. Well, I guess he's, yeah, melee reduction, yeah. There we go. Nice. The hell? What's this? Oh, surprise. Okay. And he's a block. Let's heal Yanthus. I call shenanigans. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how, quote, random this stuff is. I would assume it's completely random, but you never know. There we go. Better start healing. Maybe Odie and, yeah, we'll heal both low guys so we don't get wrecked. Okay. So they can't act next turn because they're both dazed. So there we go. 2 heals. Okay, never mind. There goes our 2 heals. Every time I say that. Every single time. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to get that excavator. So we'll buy 1 iron. And now we should be able to build that in our capital. Or what? Or not? What am I doing wrong here? Oh no, we have an excavator there. What am I doing? Okay, we'll put it somewhere else then. Put it here. Yeah. That's a good spot. Okay, there we go. So that should help a lot once it gets built with our brute production. Or Hulk production, I should say. The honor of being your entertainment while you're eating. I'm honored, Riding. I'm super honored. What else do we need here? Stone. Okay. Piercer's next turn, so yeah. We'll consolidate that with this guy's army and maybe we can move him out. I'm honored, man. Hopefully you don't get cut in half in the dungeon while you're eating. Not to imply that I think that's what's going to happen, but it could happen. Okay, how's our research doing? We're getting there. We're getting there. We just need more alchemists. Okay, so the piercers can go here. And yeah, that's a little unfortunate that they retreated. I mean, it makes perfect sense what they did, but it just sucks for us. So we do have siege ability here. So they get a 10% bonus to against our piercers because of the rain. Level 5 fortification. We're gonna see if we can't. Oh, we can't move. Okay, we can't actually attack. We could, but we're doing it without siege weapons, which we're not gonna do. I'd rather not risk that. Because yeah, our siege weapons are not. They're at a point. They're at a movement. Yeah. Okay. So that's what happened last time, I think. So let's get in there. Dream. Holy shit! What the hell am I looking at? At a distance, these creatures might be mistaken for a human due to their humanoid shape and size. Once close, the description can't be farther from the truth. With many eyes, they have a keen perception for their environment. Their sense goes beyond any person's ability to handle. They have 2 fingers and a thumb. Tentacles protrude from their large forearms. Once their tentacles have a firm grasp on their victim's skull, they siphon away their spirit in a ritual, leaving behind a babbling, incoherent husk of a being to be let off for feeding later. If a dreamweaver is killed while feeding, the victim will never fully recover from the grasp of the tentacles. Who they are, where they come from is unknown, only that they're incredibly dangerous to encounter and reasonably intelligent. Yeah, that's creepy. Alright, well. That'd be another Tuesday, yeah. Fat rip for the whole party. Well, hopefully not, but we'll see what happens. Let's see. This guy concerns me. He's got resist magic, anti-magic, pretty much, and yeah, this guy's a little bit nasty. So we'll see what we can do. Okay. Riding got a nice hit actually on that lurker. He hasn't hit us yet as far as I can tell. No, he hasn't. I don't... Oh, no, he did. Somebody got us. Okay. Well, that was not as bad as I was thinking. Tentacle self-kinking, that you're more into coiling? Well, choose your own adventure for that right there, dude. I don't know. Who knows what the hell happened in that fight. But that guy didn't seem to do much, so I think he was trying. It wasn't for lack of trying. I think he just kind of derped there. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Famous last words as the Stalker smashes Stormworm for 3 frickin' damage. That's not good. Okay, why don't you heal yourself? Yeah. Actually, you know what? Maybe what we'll do is we'll have Odie heal you and you can go defensive for a turn so you don't get popped. There we go. Much, much gooder. Purple name strong together? Yeah, apparently. Apparently. A shield to protect, a withering spell to kill. Okay. So these guys are magic people. Look at all these traits, man. These guys are nasty. Ow. That's crazy. Well, we'll see what we can do here. Okay, Stormworm's taking hits. Let's do that. Yeah, that's crazy. There we go. That wasn't so bad. We still have 12 heals, so we're still rocking here. Okay. Ooh. Stormworm magic attacks the thing for 6 damage. That was a heavy hit, man. Right on. Very, very nice. See, you're already coming back, and probably next fight you're gonna level up by the looks of things. Oh shit! If you survive. Oh yeah, you're totally gonna level up. Yeah. If you survive. Okay, hold on. Let's just we'll heal you like that. Me smash. Yeah, you're going all right. What are you doing? Actually, you haven't hit. No, you hit somebody for 1 damage. Oh no, you got 2. You got 2 damage down here. That's good. Stormer, go back to that. Well, actually, hold on a second. Did you level up? You did. You leveled up. That's why you have an extra hit point. You know what? Let's be super safe, and we're gonna have you heal yourself, even though you're only missing 1 hit point. We don't need any shenanigans. If he hits you for 6, we don't want you dying. There we go. We still have 6 heals, so we're actually still good to go for a bit here. Flawless victory. Look at that. Okay. Ooh, Riding. You hit him for 4. That's a good hit. I'm starting to wonder if it's like you roll a 1 to 3 and there's a small chance of a critical, which is double, right? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, Stormer, actually, you are going to heal yourself. We don't want any nonsense. Nice. Timoshka, look at you. Boom. Are you using a weapon? Yeah, you are. So that gold sword cut this dude in half for 6 damage. That's crazy. See, it's starting to work out until it doesn't. So what do we got here? 3, 3, 3, 2. Yeah, it's fine, Stormworm. You'll catch back up and level by the looks of it. Foul room. Looks a little rough. Actually, we're out of heals. We better get out of here. Yeah. Alright. So this kind of sucks because they can't... I don't know how well they can forage here. So we'll see what we can do next turn. 5, yeah. Levies, siege weapons. I don't think siege weapons are helpful in defense. I don't know. Yeah, no, not very. 3. 146 melee. And no range. We have better stats and a better leader. They just have the defenses on their side. So we'll see how that impacts things. We could get a granary. Was anything wasted last turn? That's something we should probably check. No. No, we're good there. Temple. A barrack. We can get a barracks and do some forward recruitment, but that's not super critical right now. Cancel hall. Corruption, not an issue. Harvester, no. That's our next investment, I think. We need a purifier. Yep, in our city up here, our level 6 city or whatever. 20 iron, that's next turn. 30 shards. That'll be a few turns yet. Yeah, maybe a purifier. That's our next goal. Okay. What else? What else? Perfect. Found another low-level dungeon. Nice. Got another one. So we got lots of low-level dungeons to level you guys up on. Maybe once you guys hit like kind of level 4ish, that might be a little more appropriate to jump into the mediums, maybe, eh? So yeah, you guys are fine there. And yeah, you guys are there. Okay, cool. So we'll see how this goes next turn. See if we can siege them out. Purify the continent by purging all non-lizards from it. Exactly. That's the goal. Like, we're going to try and get whatever victory points we can that aren't military, but ultimately, yeah, we're going to try and go for a military dominance style of victory today. I just find those really satisfying and fun. They're not starving, which is good. I wonder if it said anything with them. No, they didn't forage, so they're not out of supply. We can trade with the goblins. Why not? What's this? Oh, Descent. Yeah, yeah. So Descent grows when you own, like, you control the town, but you don't own it. So we control this town, but we don't own it because we haven't conquered them yet. So once we actually conquer this nation, it'll become ours, and then that Descent will go away because we will actually own the nation. Bit of a weird system, but this is what it is. Okay, so you guys can actually go here now. Nice. So you got 180 strength, 80 range. So it's not the worst army in the world. So we could probably back these guys up. Yeah, why the hell not, right? Okay, let's give this a shot. 170 and 80. 180. In a weird, bizarre way. Oh yeah, it's because of the siege. Yeah. Ouch. That sucked. A lot. Okay. Try again next time. Well, this is a very uninspired layout for a dungeon, I must say. Okay. Good, good, good. Oh, Odie took a hit. We don't want to take chances if we don't have to. But yeah, I'd love to see like artifact or weapon crafting and stuff like that. I think it'd be kind of neat because you really don't find very many. Yanthus leveled up. That's great. So he's our first level 4. Got a shard. That's good. Got another shard from searching. Very nice. Let's have Odie heal Timoshka. Does construction research lead to weapon crafting? No, I don't think so. I think it just leads to you can build golems and stuff like that. That would be pretty sick, though. I would love that. Maybe you can actually go for the mag cap. Nope. Okay. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool if that's what it did. I would love that. It's a bit of a shame. That's kind of the one thing that is missing from this, I guess, like item crafting. So many different ways the developer could take this game, you know? Boom. Good, so we have 2 heals left, 4 guys left. Let's risk it. Let's get this done. Yeah, this is the last one here. Yeah. Yeah, right, eh? It's tempting. It is tempting. This game is unexpectedly good. It looked interesting, but when I first played it a while ago, it seemed cool, but it was kind of like, well, not a whole lot of depth here, but as I read the manual, what I'm finding out is, in fact, there is a pretty good amount of depth here. So there's so much more going on than it really lets on, which is kind of cool. Maybe we have Timoshka try and kill that lurker. Nope, you missed, but good enough. Alright, there we go. We got 2 extra shards. That's great. Okay, so that's it for this dungeon. Whoa, no, it's not. Oh, shit. This must have been... Did we find a search? Nothing else was found. No, so... I'm not sure what happened there. This is a low-level boss, like a small... He's like a mini-boss, this guy, I think. We have no heals. I don't know if we should be doing this. Maybe we... Nope, can't retreat. Okay. We're in it. Yeah. Nope. Let's bug out. He's only got 6 hits. That could kill him. So let's get out. We'll play her nice and safe. Iron. Can we get anything now? Piercers. We have shit horse production. I don't know how to increase that. I don't know if that's just based on population or just land owned or territory owned. I'm not sure how that works, but can't be doing any of that. A galley would be nice. We had fun with boats last time. Watch them already on it, yeah. All souls will be ill hunters, yeah. Yeah, there's so much he could do, right? So interesting to see. And it's open to mods, but yeah, I would love to add hero portraits for the different races and that sort of thing. That'd be kind of neat. Okay, we could get more piercers, but I don't really want more piercers. Mainly 2. The lances. Oh shit, wrong button. Lances, these guys, mainly 2. I mean, we can get some basic warriors, but iron. They're so much cheaper, but they take wood, which we can certainly do. They do have some siege. They have less armor. Yeah. I don't know. These guys are just... They take 3 times the iron and way more gold, but... Yeah. Again, you're limited in your stacks, right? So maybe we just stick to the brutes for now. At least for our main fights like this, anyway. Okay. Starvation. Yeah, that's not great. They are... Well, hold on. They're foraging. Yeah, so they foraged. They didn't lose strength. You see this little deer icon? It might be hard to see on stream, but this is a deer. So they actually succeeded in their foraging rolls, so they didn't lose any strength. The unfortunate part is they're out of supplies, so they can't actually reinforce. It's a bit awkward. The supply just barely... Because you know what it is? It's the winter. Yeah, that's what happened. The supply... They had supply last turn, but not this turn because of the winter. Let's try again. Oh, we breached, so we lowered their fort level. So now you can see it's only fort level 4. Nope, that was not good. Let's wait till the spring. Let's do a spring campaign. Yeah, this is clearly not working. So yeah, we'll do a spring campaign maybe. Okay. What can we do here? Excavator. We just need shards. We could, in theory, build yet another excavator, and I am tempted to do that. Village 2, town 5, city 6. Yeah, so let's buy 4 shards. And we'll build a thing in Corshire. Yeah. Let's just get... Oh shit, I'm buying the wrong resource. Whoops. Oh well. Whoops. So let's get... There we go. So we'll go ahead and build our excavator in Corshire. Yep. There we go. That should help. We're almost at the harvester research, which is good. So yeah, let's finish off this golem guy. See if we can get any magic items for him. The age-old question of why use small lizard when you use big lizard. Yeah, like it. In most games, there'd be a consideration there. You know, like, well, should you build more of these guys to kind of flesh out your army, or you could focus on the heavier guys? But in this game, you're limited to 6 spots per, like 6 slots basically per counter. So if you have 6 weak guys, or you could have 6 strong guys, you know what I mean? So it's a much stronger attack. So in this game in particular, right? Unless you're just building them because you want to go capture some undefended locations, and that's different. Like, you know, like a poorly defended city, then yeah, sure, just build a bunch and go off. But like when I'm attacking like a fortified city like this, then yeah, like it's a no-brainer. You got to put as much power into your attacks as you possibly can. Fetch me their souls. All right, let's do this. Let's do this golem. Let's do him dirty. So far so good. We're still good. Okay, hit Odie. So Odie's gonna heal. Spellbound this turn, so he cannot attack. There we go. Okay. I don't want to take any chances. Ooh. That was a nice hit. There we go. Oh, we didn't get an item for him. That sucks. I thought he would have given us a magic item. That's too bad. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll let that go. Got our excavators coming out. I think there's... Yeah, next turn we get our excavator in the other town. Yep. Perfect. Nothing new to report. Starvation. Who? You. Still, you managed to forage, which is good. And you're in supply, so you can reinforce. Okay, so he's still breached. He is still breached. So these guys are hungry, which is, I don't know that I like doing this attack. Yeah, let's just get them back in supply so they can reinforce. Yeah. Okay, you can go to this one maybe. Oh shit, whoops, wrong button. Fuck, oh well. Next turn. Okay. Actually, you know what, on that thought, we could very well do that. We could actually legitimately do that. Why don't we actually do that? Because we could go, we could be taking these ports. Yeah, actually. There we go. Well, there's still 20 iron. We just built our excavators. Yeah, we can't do that. But we could get... No, we can't. Okay. Yeah. So actually, we could recruit some basic bitch warriors to go attacking this stuff. But then there's the issue of I can't get through... Oh, no, we're allied with Drex'Nakar, aren't we? We could maybe potentially walk through their territory. Let's rig that up. Drex'Nakar. Yeah, 100%. Let's get that. Full trade collaborate. We'll see if they accept that. And then we can maybe offer an alliance and walk through their territory and finish this off. That could be good. Actually, no. Let's get some more rumors. Actually, I wonder if we couldn't be doing something more interesting. Like, can we extort money from a corrupt official? Sure. Okay, that's too bad. I'm wondering if you need a particular... Oh, that's interesting. We have different options now, because there was an incite before. Unfortunately, Vexterfell doesn't realize after our conquest of the port of Warhaze we'll have to turn our conquest. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah. That's exactly right, yeah. We're just gonna have to do it. Like, we can take Hayward, but yeah, we're gonna have to... Yeah. That's right, we're gonna have to kill them. We don't need Border Gore. Don't need that. It's just the rules, right? It's just how it works. Yeah. Let's call that. Yeah, see, they reinforced. No, there really is no other option. It's the only way forward. Rejected your generous offer. Oh, those sons of bitches. Yeah, I mean, if they keep rejecting our alliance offers, then we have no choice, right? See, now we're way out of supply. Oh, shit. Okay. Search for enemy heroes, maybe? No? Okay. Yeah, between the rain and the snow, that's really messing with our supplies here. We got to pull back, unfortunately. Do not auto-explore. Nope. Oh, okay, so he's trying to become undead or something. A wannabe undead elf guy. And a flesh golem. That's kind of weird. Stormworm took a hit. He needs to heal. Wow. Rajesh gained experience. Very good. And there was a point in our last campaign where we could clearly feel the dungeon fights getting too easy. Oh, son of a bitch. Right, drain some heals. And so it's kind of at that point, right? Where you kind of decide maybe it's time to step up to the next dungeon level. Okay, Odie needs a heal. Ow. You both need to heal. There we go. You're gonna do, yeah. Yeah, see, Stormworm's melee attack is pulled ahead of its magic attack. So we'll put him back on melee. Alright, so that's fine. Oh, secret door. Odie gains experience from the secret door. Nice. I didn't realize we got XP for that. So there you go. You went up a level for finding a secret door. So there's going to be a golem or something down there. And that'll give us, hopefully, some treasure next turn. You are going to... Oh, you've already moved. Yeah. Okay, we're going to put you... Okay, you're adept. You're good. We'll get you out of there. We can put you in... Oh, let's put you in enchantment magic. Yeah, let's get some enchantment magic going, because then we can start enchanting our guys, making them stronger. Yes, very good. Opening doors is good times, Odie. It's awesome. Well, I'm going to go lurk and play more Fet. All right, no problem, man. We'll be here. Thanks for popping by. And yeah, you can see the supply situation is shit now because of the weather. It's kind of weird they would do that. How many warriors we get? No, we need 20 iron for the warriors. So yeah, we could pump out a bunch of warriors and go attack Havward just to start it off. That could be a thing we could do. We could also take one of our stacks and just go grab it. Oh, we buff up the other stack. They might sue us for peace, which we might accept actually. I wonder if that's what we do. We just go grab that, eh? Yeah, now we're burning all our iron, just reinforcing. 43. How'd that drop to 43? What happened there? Where'd they send their guys? It's peculiar. Oh, you know what? It's weird. I wonder if I can see that because I'm spying on them with this guy. I don't know. That works. Let's position him back. Nah, let's stick to the plan. We'll just we'll start building up those warriors. And those warriors can yeah, we'll put it here where the excavator is. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. The goblins want trade, that's fine. Let's try again. Offer peace. Okay, let's go find that golem actually. Yeah, primitive golem. Guy can spellbind. Let's see what we get. There we go. Another gold sword. We could give this back to Stormworm because he's, well, no, I don't know. Odie has nothing in that regard. Riding's got an Auric blade. Moshka's already got a gold sword. Yeah, I mean, either Odie, I think either Odie or Stormworm should probably get this. I mean, there's a bigger differential between Odie's melee attacks and his magic than Stormworm, so Stormworm will most likely catch up. So maybe we'll give this to Odie. There we go. There we go. More melee damage for you, sir. See how that works out here. You're actually doing pretty good in the melee thing. Go. Ooh. Small hit. Tomoshka got hit for 2. We're still okay-ish. Some extra gold. Yeah, we're probably fine here. Oh. Yeah, Stormworm got a level from searching. Man, searching is great. We found gold and shards, and Stormworm leveled up for that. So yeah, you're already level 3, Stormworm. So that's pretty good. 4, 4, 3, 3, 3. All right. There's only 4 guys left, so we should be able to finish this dungeon. And there's our pit. Draining us of 10 heals right before a fight. Okay, these guys aren't particularly good. I don't think we've taken damage yet, as far as I can tell. No, we haven't. Flawless victory, boys. Nice. We got a bunch of shards there, so that's nice. Make anything right now. Upgrade the library. I think that might be worthwhile, actually. Let's upgrade the library, get more alchemists, more research. And we can get enchantment. Each knowledge allows construction of additional units unique to each kingdom. So maybe we get a different type of being. Book reading go burr. Yeah, exactly. The more books we read, right? Though, yeah, we'll leave construct magic out for a bit because that's expensive. We just don't have the shard income to support that yet, so we'll leave that a bit. But we go for enchantment, make our guys better. Yes. So once these guys are reinforced, maybe, I don't know what these guys have. All right, let's keep at it. Actually, maybe we can get some more rumors here. No. Yeah, they're dug in. It's too bad they didn't they didn't run off and chase us. Well, yeah, they just ran back to their capital a little. Oh, that sucks. Now we're raining. It's raining again, so that means our archers aren't going to be very effective. It's a little irritating. That's a big defensive advantage. So yeah, 40%. So our archers aren't going to do shit. Our piercers, I mean. Six. Yeah. So get out of there. You're not doing much. Yeah. That's a little unfortunate. But we're still sieging, so they're... Oh no, they're back up to 5 levels. That sucks. Okay. Maybe we do it this way. We go take... Hey, have we... Nah, I don't... Shit, I kind of want to... The supply situation is such shit because of these damn... Because of the damn rain. That's so brutal. I wouldn't have guessed rain would do that to supply. Well, I guess maybe the supply carts are having trouble in the mud or something getting through. I don't know. This seems weird. And butter them up a little bit. I really don't like just sitting there idle, though. I really don't like that at all. Okay. So, done with that. We're done with that. These guys can go here. Conquer this dungeon, maybe. Six out of 8. Let's heal so no dumb things happen. Oh shit, he healed the wrong guy. Oh well. That's annoying. Randomly draining 10 of our heals. Okay. Perhaps we construct massive magical artillery to batter in Sertel with range to hit Tyward. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, if only, eh? Construct massive. You know what we probably make is these massive lizard golems, like basically make Godzilla. That'd be fun. Like a size 10 lizard shard infused Godzilla monstrosity. That's what we make. I guess we'll find out eventually. Firebomb right as we walk into a fight. Ouch. Okay, let's heal people, I guess. Yeah, we get like a big kaiju. A big lizard kaiju. Four hits. Yeah, there we go. Odie meleeing for 4. Yeah. I'm kind of starting to think that's what it is, because that looked like a big blood splat. So I'm kind of thinking it's a 1, 2, or 3 roll, and a crit is just a double, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't know. We better get out of here, because we're out of heals. There's only 6 guys left, but we'll play her safe. Play her safe. Okay, so we can probably build some more guys now. Some more warriors. Yeah, there we go. Can't quite get the piercers. Yeah, this game's trolling me pretty hard here with the supply. With the weather here. We have roads. I mean, that is a road. That's not a river. That's a road. Storm. It's storming. Weather. Definitely want to see that. Damn, eh? Like, not only does the rain screw up our supply, but it gives them a defensive bonus against our archers, or our javelin guys, I guess. Okay. Yes, do that. Okay, let's try this again. Shit, that sucks. That sucked less. So we're hoping our supply propagates into this tile. But it might not. And if it doesn't rain next turn, we can reinforce this army before we attack, which is going to be really nice. So we have a settler, so let's put it in our city. Yep. That's good. Yep. And then... yeah, let's build some more warriors. In fact, why don't we buy 1 iron, or 1 iron. And then we could build some piercers to go with. Get a little force going. Send down here. Maybe we just have too many dungeons on the map. Not sure. Yeah, that might well be. We've probably got lots of dungeons on the map. So let's go back in here. Oh yeah, there's only 6 guys left. Oh. 4 damage, that was a good one. Nice. Holy shit with that. My god. That's so bad. A firebomb right at a fight. Well, it's the last fight, but still annoying. Oh, should have healed with both clerics apparently. Maybe heal this guy? Wow, they don't want to heal Yanthus. There we go. Okay. All right, there it is. Okay, cool. There you go. Now we got another one. So it might have just been it. Oh, false. So maybe you've got, yeah, too many points on the map. So that could be it. Okay, so here's hoping we get supply into this square, or this hex, rather. Yes. Starving, nope. No, they don't want to do it. So they did forage, so they didn't lose strength, but we can't reinforce them. Aggravating, so... No breach. Not doing good. Nope, not good. See, I think the siege gives the possibility of a breach, which lowers their defenses, which lowers the likelihood that they'll take less damage during the attack. Oh, we've got some guys to ready up. Ah, here we go. Over there. Any low-level stuff? Yep. Let's clear this out. Okay, these guys have a shaman, so they could be a little bit more dangerous, but we'll see if we get another greedy shaman who heals himself rather than his buddies, but we'll see. Let's heal Storm. So the hope here is that we either wear out his heals or out DPS them, pretty much. Which looks like we're going to do. He healed himself again. He let his Cyclops die. Apparently these guys don't care about Cyclops. They don't like him. That's funny. That is actually pretty funny. Okay. Okay, we got a dead guy here, so let's have Riding try and finish him off. Oop. No good. Timoshka can try and take out some of these one-hit point guys. Good. Psycho's one heals. I should have gone to Shaman School. Yeah. Yeah, right. You can't rely on those unwanted or whatever the hell. Well, yeah. Can't rely on them. Completely unreliable. Minor blood crystal. Cleverness and armor. Okay, cleverness is going to be... That's got to be for one of our clerics. I think we give that to Stormworm. The armor will help him not die, and the cleverness will help his heals and his magic attack, which we might need. Okay, it didn't help his magic attack. Oh well. Gave him better armor anyways. Now he's more clever. He's a clever boy. Okay. Yeah, we're doing reasonably well. Now, here we go for the trap. Oh no? Okay. And Riding got a level. So you can kind of feel now where we're kind of reaching that point where maybe low level dungeons, the L dungeons, are maybe not super good for us anymore. A little bit, getting a little bit on the easy side now. There is another one right there. I'm tempted, well, yeah. I'm tempted to do like an auto explorer. But I don't know. 2 health. We have 1 heal left. We could probably take another fight. Be a little bit risky here. Yeah. He's unwanted. The unwanted don't want the Cyclops, clearly. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, this is unfortunate. What's this? Peace, please. Ah, they're suing for peace now. Not yet, not yet. Maybe, okay, maybe we go smash this port here, and then we can accept that piece, which is not something I would normally do, but the siege is a pain in the ass. We can't quite get our supplies there, so maybe we need to beef up our army before we look into that. Descent. Yeah. Descent's not helping us here, so I don't want to peace out before I take this, at least. I'd like to take Hayward. So, yeah. Or Havward. Yeah, Havward. I want to take that at least first. So, yeah, we'll wait on that. Well, you know what? Maybe we task this group with going over to deal with that, or maybe we just continue to build up our forces. But yeah, if they're looking for peace at this point, that's a good sign for us, I guess. Yeah. And as our excavator... Oh! I see a mistake. I see the mistake we've been waiting for. Did you see the mistake? Okay, we're starving, which is bad, but they foraged, so they didn't lose shit. We can reinforce these guys. Dun, dun, dun. Another thing I could do, just to be a real dick, I think I will. Oops. The time for defeating in detail has come, indeed. So now we can move these guys down here, which is normally in supply. Boom. Okay, well that sucked. The siege weapons. Okay, so -2, -3. So they have cavalry advantage, and they have terrain advantage, which is bad. That is bad. Put those guys there. These warriors can go there. They still want a truce. No, I don't want a truce. I don't do that. That's a bad fight. That's not a great fight. I'm tempted to try it, though. Oh, there you go. Progress is progress. I don't know if the supplies will extend down here. But yeah, these guys are... Yeah, they've got cab advantage, which is a bit rough. So yeah, we'll see how that goes next turn. See what we can do. We might keep pounding on their town now that it's exposed, and now that these guys are cut off. Well, no, they'll still have supply, but they can't physically get back. Well, maybe they can. I don't know if they have enough moves. Yeah, these guys are crap. So maybe next turn we'll see what we want to do there. We have options now. That was a very unfortunate mistake on their part. I don't know what they were smoking doing that. Nice. Riding took like 1 hit. We got shards that time. That's good. A secret door, baby. Oh, I'm not sure which... I wasn't paying attention. I don't know which direction the secret door was. Oh, it was this one. Falling rubble. Okay. We should be fine here. 7. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We'll put the healers on heal just to get rid of those 2 weak guys. You can go on that. Nice. 53 gold. Excellent. So, strength, cleverness, armor. Okay, so this obviously has to go on. Yeah, what is that? A armor slot? I could put that on. Let's put that on Yanthus because he's got more armor than Timoshka. There we go. Ring of the Brute. Actually, Ring of the Brute should have gone to riding. Actually, well, no, yeah, that would have been better. Oh, well. It is what it is. Doesn't matter. So, let's see. Boom. Rajesh leveled up. Wow, he's a level 5 already. Yeah, okay, I think... Fucking son of a... There goes our heals. But there's only 5 guys left. We chance it? Yeah, we chance it. Let's just do it. Boom. 4 damage. Odie. Melee attacks the Shaman Unwanted for 6 damage. You cut that Shaman in half. That's how we do it. What do you use? Oh yeah, it's your Gall Sword doing it. Right on. There we go. Only 3 guys left. Maybe we get greedy here. Yeah, this should be alright. Odie took a hit. Maybe we have Timoshka kill that dude. Go. Nice. Wrecked. Get wrecked. It's best not step to me when I'm strapped with the... Yeah, exactly. It's got my... It's a good sword. It's a good sword, that gold sword. Damn right. All right, so... Yeah, we could probably clear this out pretty quick. What do we got here? Yeah, these guys want peace, which we're not going to give them. Yeah, that was an interesting move. Now they have really shit stats, so we should be able to pound them. Can we... No iron. Let's have a look. We could make a granary. Market. We're good for gold. We don't need the market. Temple. Stability. Meh. I mean, a library is never a bad way to go. I'm tempted to get the library. Okay. Gotta get that research. Oh, he's bugging right out. Is he gonna try and save Havward? What's he doing? Okay, well... This guy can supply. This guy cannot. This guy's got the siege, so we'll attack first. There we go. We got our breach that we wanted. So now he's a level 4 fort. There we go. Yeah, I wonder if this guy's going up to reinforce this, but I feel like reinforcing your capital would take precedence over reinforcing some shit port. That's pretty funny, but whatever. His strat. His move. Yeah. Where were we? Low difficulty. Recruit some piercers. Let's put them over here. Where are you guys? Oh yeah, way over here. Okay. There's a temptation to try auto explore here. What is this? 1%. Takes 2 turns and it's 1%. Not sure. Not sure. 1% something goes wrong. I'm not sure. Maybe we just won't chance that, you know? Bad luck is a thing. Bad luck is definitely a thing for us, so maybe we won't chance that. Until we're much higher. Maybe once we're a little higher than this. Yeah, yeah. Try that. Or maybe we'll auto-explore the next low-level dungeon. We'll chance that. Yeah. Stormworm leveled up again. Right on. That's what we need. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, I didn't know you could click on the map on that. That's interesting. Oh, okay. I mean you can click the arrows. I thought I like skipped ahead or something. Okay. Ghastly Defiler. That's creepy. Weakener. Okay. Boom. Timoshka critting for 4. Nice. We might even be able to clear this dungeon right out in one turn. That might be optimal. Oh, falling rubble as I say that. Now we gotta watch these cats. One of these cats critted and annihilated Stormworm in one hit last time, so we gotta watch out for that. Okay, 13 health. That was a bit of a rough fight, actually. We got 5 heals remaining. We'll keep going. One remaining. We could probably do this fight. Yeah. Ooh, Odie. Unhallowed Sicko for 6 damage. Nice hit, Odie. That was the last fight, I think, but still. Yeah, we're starting to do good, good base level damage here. We don't seem to be taking a whole lot of damage ourselves either. We don't have any heals left, but we seem to be kicking the shit out of everybody. You have 7 defense and 7 resistance. That's based on our... We don't have any penetration, unfortunately. Okay, so they're split up a little bit, right? Okay, both of our clerics are injured, so we're gonna bail after this fight. We don't want to risk it. Yeah, we need to get the hell out of here. Actually, you know what, Stormworm? Why don't you actually evade? Don't need you taking a stray hit. Like that. That's what we don't need. There we go. Okay, let's bug out of here. Next turn, we'll finish that off. Okay. You can wait. That's strange, man. He's running all the way over here. He must be trying to reinforce this town. Very interesting play. And we've lost him. Okay, maybe there isn't. Maybe there is some, at least some degree of fog of war here. Or maybe he made. Oh, he made it all the way. Yeah, so he's reproducing that. Whoa, what's this? Uh-oh. Okay, so the orcs just declared war on us. Where are they? Oh yeah, they do border us up here. Okay. Well, so what we'll do then is we will reinforce that. Build this up. We're gonna start getting some troops over in that direction, maybe. Let's get a grain watch. They cost like nothing. Let's get a bunch of these grain watches. Let's just get a bunch and we'll put them in Finspan. Oh, they're instant ready. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that was how that worked. Okay. Flesh that out. Should have known better than to trust an orc. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Well, if we can end this war sooner rather than later. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They reinforced their port. That's interesting. That's an interesting move, but whatever. This guy can reinforce. This guy cannot. Oh, they're hungry too, eh? Okay, we breached him again. So now he's down to level 3. Okay. Keep at that. So we started at level 5 fortification, but every time we breach, we lower that, which lowers his odds of taking less damage. So it's kind of a thing. Yeah, I wonder how quickly the orcs will invade, because they're... I don't know. Let's see. Orcs. We are at war. Are at war with... Okay, so they're not at war with these guys. So they can't cut through this territory, so they have to come through here. So this is our choke point right here. So we'll see. You're a shit leader, so we'll leave you. Okay, maybe we can get you into Orkland doing things. Okay. Maybe we can incite problems over there. What if the orcs see Feywood as a valid target? Since under our control and not because it's in the borders of our first warrior? Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. My guess as to how that would work, this is still technically the kingdom of Muralon, right? My guess would be they can't physically step in here. Because even if we control this town, like all these hexes, right? These are Muralon hexes. So my assumption would be that they can't step foot in here. But once we end our war, this becomes ours, and then they could jump in there. That's how I would guess it would work, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But on the upside, we are making slow progress on our siege of that town there. Harvantage. Harvantage, okay. Harvantage is at a disadvantage now that their garrison has fled. That was such a coward move, man. They were doing a good job defending your town, and then they just bugged out. So now they're screwed. Eventually. Okay. Can't afford that. This is specific against undead, I think. Undead constructs. Yeah. That's you build that against the curse, which I haven't run up against yet, thankfully. You know, it's funny, a barracks might actually be logical over here in Finspan. Actually, yeah. That is tempting to build a barracks over here. Is that a thing we should be doing? Yeah, that might be a thing. If we're going to be at war with the orcs, we should probably get a barracks up here. For kind of a forward deployment point. Yeah, as soon as we take this, we'll peace out. We'll let them keep their ports. Where's my heroes? There they are. Okay. Hiding in the last room. Boom. Stormworm redeems himself, cutting that dude in half for 6 damage. Very nice. Very, very nice. There we go. Hey, Earthbracer, strength +2, right on. Who wants that? Stormworm, we want that guy. This guy's got the best melee attack, Riding does. So we could give it to Riding. Because he's got the best sort of... So if we can help his damage out a little bit. There we go. Whoa! We we just searched and we found another artifact. Okay, so armor +1 in the armor slot. Give that... We'll give that to Odie. Yeah, we'll give the armor to Faden's Minor Protector. There we go. Give it to the Prophet of Profit. We have one more search left before we leave, so we could, in theory, search. Find something else. Hey, we got a gold. Okay, cool. Nice. That's right. Yeah. Stormworm's back in it. I would consider that redemption. So good job, dude. Okay. Built that. We might be able to get some more warriors. Some of these grain warriors. Oh no, they need 20 iron. Maybe we flesh this out over here. No, we already have 6 stacks here, so we can't. Could get some piercers. There we go. What happened to our horses? We've had more horses than that. The only thing that eats horses is the cav, right? Yeah. It's our only... I'm not sure what happened there, how we lost our horses. Maybe they got stolen or something, or I don't know how that works, but the only unit that consumes horses as a resource is these guys, and we haven't built any because we haven't had enough horses. Now we're back down to one horse. I'm not sure how that worked. Are we eating our horses? Do reptiles eat horses? Is that canon? Can we confirm that? Do Cetaceans eat horses? Lore needed. It could just be a bug. I don't know what happened there. That was kind of weird. Okay. So these guys are starving, which is less than ideal. These guys are actually legitimately starving, so that really sucks. I kind of want to get them back now. That weather, man. This weather is saving these guys. Okay. Let's back this up. Oh, they're coming back. They're coming back. Ah, bad timing. The weather is absolutely saving these guys because it's not only helping their defense, but it's screwing my attack and screwing my supplies. That's insane. Wouldn't put it past the lizards. Have a little horse starter. Yeah. Yeah, neither would I. Yeah, maybe, eh? Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I don't think that's a thing, but that wouldn't surprise me at this point. So our piercers aren't going to do shit all here. 152. We have way more melee. We could still attack. Okay, no, that didn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, that is so bad. So bad. Yeah. And these guys are coming back now because they've realized their error. So they might get there in time to reinforce because we moved these guys back because of the supply. So it's just kind of a little bit of bad luck we're having. Yeah, we can trade with them. All these guys don't want... Accept cease war from the orcs? Yeah, sure. I don't really want to be at war with the orcs right now. Maybe later. Sure. Oops. These guys can go... Let's chance a medium dungeon, shall we? And we can look at this. And once if we can get through this, we can auto search that other one there. So yeah, let's go here. All right, here we go, boys. Medium. We need you here, Stormworm. We need your massive hits. Yeah, this didn't work out terribly well last time. Stormworm. This Stormworm. This is the look on his face. He's like, "Are you sure you want to go in there?" Because last time we went into a medium dungeon, I kind of got cut in half. All right, cross your fingers that doesn't happen. Magic is cheating. It's totally cheating. I don't know who would ever play a strategy game that has a heavy emphasis on magic, because that's just stupid, you know. Who would play that? That sounds like a game that would completely flop to me. Okay, so far so good. We got riding took a hit, but it is what it is. Probably wouldn't have any proper animations. Yeah, that's right. And I bet the graphics would be terrible too. They probably rely on sprite graphics for a game like that. Oh yeah, the shaman's doing his heals. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh, 6. Let's heal him up. Actually, you're better at magic now, so we'll switch you over to that. There you go. Okay. Oh, it's a Moshka hit for 3. That was not a bad hit. All right. Yeah, see, that was a much rougher fight. But we got 7 heals left. We can probably do it again. Demented Unwanted. Okay. Should be okay here. 3 on 6. Let's get some healing going on. Ooh, Riding's taking hits. Let's get on that. Riding, why don't you run? We'll have Stormworm heal you up. Dimension 1, just a 2 real name for a nursing home. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, it hits a little too close to home on that one. Riding took a hit despite his running away, so we'll have to heal him up again. Oh shit! Oh, we only have 2 heals. Uh-oh. Okay, that was lucky. We didn't lose anybody there. So we got 10 shards. We got a whole bunch of experience. I think 2 guys leveled up there. I think Odie, you just leveled up, and then Yanthus leveled up. So yeah, you're level 5 now. Yanthus is 5. So yeah, we're in the right spot. The medium dungeons are where we want to be now. But look at all those shards we just got. So this is kind of the advantage of doing the higher level dungeons. You get so much more loot, but obviously the challenges is much harder. But yeah, right on. So that was good. Good. We didn't die, and that's what matters. Let's see what these guys do if they head all the way back. Oh no, they're hesitating. They are hesitating. This rain is killing me. I've never been so screwed over by rain in a game before. This is not normal. Okay, head back, I guess. It's that... Man, there's even a road there. Like, if there was no road there, I might be able to understand why rain would have such an effect on supply, but there's a damn road. Like, come on. Come on. Alright, anyways. Let's get back in there. We could probably get some troops. We could probably buy some more, no, actually, 21. Next turn, we could buy another brute, maybe. Or we could get, like we were talking about, get some more of those other guys, the weaker guys, to go storm the port over there. But yeah, I've never seen weather come to the rescue of a team or of a city like that in a game quite like that. That's pretty intense. 2 shaman. Oh shit! Everybody ganged up on that one guy, and the shaman couldn't heal. That's pretty funny. That was good. Makes sense. Golem production, yeah, maybe. If we can get our research going to that point. We just need some construction research and get up to that point. I wonder if it's even a golem, because like it says that you get units that are kind of thematic to your nation, right? So maybe, yeah, who knows? Maybe we get lizard golems. Look at this! Again, with the greedy shaman. They really don't like these guys. That's hilarious. Wonder if that's in their flavor text. No, not really. Greedy bastards, eh? I'm wondering if we're gonna wear down their heals. They can just keep healing. There we go. Yeah, 6 shards in that fight. So now there we are. There we are. That's what we need to see. There's only 7 guys left. Pompous. What? Humanoid mutation. It seems to be previously human. Violet skin indicates shard magic is involved. Unpredictable. Okay, sure. I'm not sure what 10% surprise does, but in any case. Stormworm took a hit. Let's heal him so he doesn't die. We don't need that again. Now he's on the magic attacking. We could maybe take out that warrior, Tamoshka. Hint, hint. Yep, got him. Job. Okay, good. One more fight left. 3 heals. We're probably fine. Mondo's Brute. Holy shit, what's this? Never seen that before. These are the results when Mondo's children survive into adulthood. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Most are brutally strong, some intelligent, but all have unbridled rage. Without a moral compass and short temper, they are easily persuaded to perform horrible acts of simple gratifications. Uh-oh. Well, let's not let that happen. Well, they don't seem to have a shaman here, so might be in good shape here. Let's have you finish off the little dude there. Looking good so far. Odie took a hit. Maybe we could heal him up so he don't die. Nope, wrong guy. Oh well. At least he was spellbound for a good part of the fight, so he couldn't do much. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So that's good. We build here. Yeah, let's hold out for another Hulk. We could use another Hulk. Yeah, I think so. And I don't want to give up the siege here, you know, because we've busted him down to 3. He's got nothing here, right? Like 66 to 152. Damn, eh? No luck. That damn rain. That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Okay. Yeah, we'll save up for maybe a Hulk next turn. Probably use him. So you guys are done there. Check on our research this turn. See where it's at. A new breakthrough has been achieved as we check. Okay. What do we get? We got Adept Harvester. Okay, good. Or Excavator, rather. Okay, that's good for now. Why don't we get... I don't think we have any purifiers yet. We could build a purifier finally, which would be good. So let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go on to the purifier and we'll get one of those. I think we should be able to build one of those pretty soon. Yeah, we can build a purifier. Nice. We'll build it here in the city. Got some piercers ready to rock here. Them up there. Oh yeah, right. These guys, well, we'll leave them there. Leave them there. 42 to 70. You need to reinforce in the worst way. You guys, I should have reinforced before we attacked. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made. Okay, that was false. You guys can go into this one now. Oh, look, walking treasure bags. Okay, so we have bandits now. Bandit rogue. Yeah, see, that's the one I was talking about. He's got the adventurer trait, so he can, he doesn't, they can avoid traps, and they get extra search points and all that kind of stuff, so they're pretty nice. Thorough treasure bonus. Yeah, it's too bad we don't have one of these guys on our side here. That's a shame. Okay. Let's see how we do here. Oh shit, Odie's getting wrecked. Everybody's attacking Odie. So why don't you evade while Stormworm heals you? Attacking the medic, that's a war crime, I'm pretty sure. Alright, Timoshka, I see you can finish off that dude here. So, get you on melee. Stormworm back onto magic. There we go, got him. Go back to that. Only if you lose the war. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, we'll heal Stormworm. Yeah, see, this is already a little bit more challenging than the last dungeon. I think we'll heal up Yanthus just in case. Okay, or not. Yeah, it's like just like that one fight, and we're probably should be leaving. Yeah, let's not chance that. Okay. Yeah, right. So we gotta move first. Can you guys move? Yeah, you can. Please, no freaking rain this turn. Looks like we got snow. I'm not sure how bad that is on supply, but nothing new to report. Starvation. Oh, absolutely killing me with this. Okay. Yeah, we're not in supply, so we can't reinforce. That's crazy. That's just really unfortunate positioning for, like, terrain and stuff like that. So they have a hilariously defensive setup here. And they're reinforcing faster than we can damage them. So, I don't know. I don't really want to do this, but there is a temptation to just go smash this town instead. But then again, what's supply? Well, yeah, we're out of supply there too anyways, so it's kind of the same, right? Let's put them in the city. Accept trade. Peace, please. Gonna hop off and continue leveling your druid in Path of Exile. Cool, man. No worries. Thanks for stopping by, dude. It's good to see you. I'll keep you updated if your guy dies. Watering your fucking plants. Yeah. Is that how you level a druid in Path of Exile? You water plants? Heal animals? Oh. Alright, see you, dude. Seriously? That's hilarious. That's funny. Let's get him back here. Okay. These guys can go check. I can check out this. Nothing. That's funny. More loot for my chest. All right. Let's see how we do here. Whoa. Riding took a stab in the first round. Ouch. We will get Odie to heal. You're definitely hitting us harder in this dungeon, that's for damn sure. Whoa, Timoshka. We could probably do one more fight, and then we'll have to bug out again. Okay, as I say that again, we lose all our heals and we have to leave. Oh, we found a secret door though, so that's cool. Get a boss next time. Okay. Winter End. Oh my god, with this. This is the... Yeah, we might have to just pour more guys into it. Like, just... We need almost another army, but the problem is, again, like... There's no supply there, so we have to keep pulling back, and then they can just heal. But they only have, I don't know, maybe more siege equipment here. Maybe we, hold on. This is the guys that really need to be attacking here. We don't have supply in that forest either, which really sucks. Ah, damn it. That's not what I wanted. See, I really hate that. I wish that was not a thing. I thought I was moving the whole stack, but if you're not paying super close attention, then you're only moving part of your stack, which is really aggravating. Great. Scaling 3. 60 iron. Yikes. Getting 22 a turn now because we got some excavators going on, but just realized the time. I'm gonna have to call it after this turn here. Grab some food. Okay, how are alchemists doing? Let's. Okay, we got a depth conviction. That's good. Let's go for enchantment. Or enchanting our guys. That could be nice. Do it that way. It's fine. Yeah, you guys need to supply up. There we go. That's where our iron's going, by the way. We're just supplying our guys who keep dying to starvation. Yeah, that's really annoying. Why don't we move you guys up here? Get you back into the action. Because we need to be attacking with you guys. Yeah. That's annoying. Okay. Kill these amateurs. We'll see. Timoshka with the big hit. Good job. Timoshka with another big hit. Attaboy. That's what we need to see. Riding with the hit. Yeah, see, now we're getting bigger. Bigger hits. Okay. Stormworm needs a heal. Yanthus needs a heal. Probably do one more fight. As long as you don't hit a trap. There's the trap and a fight. I don't like this fight. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's bug out of here. Okay. We don't have any cohorts. Do we do the thing? Do we build 40 iron and 10 horses? What? I guess you need horses to pull those. Well, we're going to have 10 horses next turn. We're going to have 40 iron next turn. We could get another siege weapon. But, I don't know. Yeah, this is a bit of an awkward conundrum here. Maybe, see, I want to keep these guys handy in case we breach this open and create an opening. But these guys could be better spent, right? These guys could be over here messing with Havward. And then if we peace out, it's not such a big deal. So maybe we do that, actually. And we could swap out one of these grains for a piercer. Ah, damn it! With the damn cavalry thing again. I hate that. So yeah, maybe we do that. We'll swap out one of these grains for a piercer over here. We were better. And then maybe we go attack Havward. While this guy chips away at this. And then if they want to peace out, they can peace out. But yeah, I think we might kill out here, guys. I'm just kind of, I lost track of time in this one. Oh shit, they took back their thing? Did they really? Oh, look at that. They sneakily took back their town somehow. I don't know how they did that. We'll have to send some guys over there to take that. I didn't catch that. That's funny. But, yeah. All right, guys. So thanks for stopping by. It's been fun. We'll probably pick this up probably tomorrow, but we'll see. We will see. But, yeah. So thanks for stopping by. We'll hopefully see you later. Okay, guys. Peace.